Welcome into the recap of the Cubs' 5-4 victory in the series finale and rubber game against their crosstown rivals, the White Sox, at Rate Field on Sunday afternoon in Chicago. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust. They are the exclusive home of Cubs checking and White Sox checking. Click the QR code on your screen, wintrust.com/White Sox, wintrust.com/Cubs, or click the QR code on your screen. Get all the details on your very own Cubs or White Sox checking account. That was a really entertaining, spirited ball game right down to the last batter. And the Cubs get a much-needed series victory because the Brewers walked off the Miami Marlins in Milwaukee to avoid being swept at home. And the Cubs roll in there on Monday for a night-day 3-game series. So it's going to be high drama. But today, there were some unusual plays. Let's get right to them. It's also brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade, a name that we're all seeing all over Wrigley Field these days. Stocks, options, futures, and crypto. Tasty Trade has everything you trade all in one place. TastyTrade.com/offer for more details. Let's get into this one. The Cubs scored 2 runs in the first on a softly hit double by Pete Crow Armstrong, and it makes it a 2-0 game. The Cubs give up a run back. Ben Brown got the start. A lot of fans not happy, but they look at the numbers. They go, wow, Ben Brown was pretty good today. We'll get to his numbers in a moment. But a home run by Benintendi makes it a 2-1 game. And then the Cubs add on in the 6th inning. They add on 2 runs. Nico Hoerner drives in a run. That makes it a 3-1 ball game. And then Matt Shaw drives in a run. That makes it a 4-1 ball game. But the Cubs aren't done, and it would turn out to be a huge run in a 5-4 game. Because in the 8th inning, Ian Happ is on, Nico Hoerner's on. Hoerner gets picked off at first, gets caught in a rundown. Happ's going to try to score. Throw to the plate. He puts on the brakes. He heads back to third. Colson Montgomery is blocking the baseline and doesn't have the ball. That's not allowed. Ian Happ looked like somebody Ben Johnson from the Bears would want. He bowls over Colson Montgomery, and the call is interference. He gets the next base. That means he scores. That makes it a 5-1 game. And you're thinking, Cubs have it on cruise control. They got a really good bullpen. And guess what? It turned out they would need to go to their closer, Daniel Palencia, because in the bottom of the 8th inning, Andrew Benintendi again. He hits a 3-run home run, a no-doubter, to right field. It's a 5-4 game, this one off Ryan Brazier. They go to Daniel Palencia to get an out in the 8th and 3 in the 9th. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning, and Palencia was outstanding. He's hitting 102 on the gun. I flipped over to listen to Steve Stone for a while, and he said, this guy's legit, man. He's throwing 102 miles an hour, and the Cubs able to retire the White Sox in order in the 9th and win this ball game 5-4 to remain tied with the Brewers atop the National League Central Division. Let's take a look at the Hooters winging it starting pitching matchup. Ben Brown. All of you out there that were posting here on our channel, what do they do in automatic loss? I guess that take didn't work out well for you. Ben Brown, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It's earned 4 Ks. Did not walk a man. That is absolutely huge. Did give up the 1 home run, the solo, to Andrew Benintendi, and then Thielbar Pomeranz, Brazier, who gave up the home run, the 3-run shot that made this a 5-4 game, and then Daniel Palencia, an inning and a third of 1 strikeout, no hit, no walk, no run baseball, his 13th save of the season, and the Cubs win the ball game 5-4, now off to Milwaukee. And they'll play Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday afternoon, a game that I will be at. Our apt player of the game could go a number of ways, but I think I'm going to go with Pete Crow Armstrong and Ben Brown, co-players of the game. Brown, of course, 5 solid innings of 1-run baseball, but PCA, he drives in 2, he has 2 doubles, he plays outstanding in the outfield, and we got to talk about the ABT.com promo codes right there for you, Recap 25. We do have to talk about a dumb play by the White Sox. You got Lenyn Sosa at second. You got a man on first, infield fly to Nico Hoerner. He looks around. This dude's smart, very heady, lets the ball drop. Sosa takes off for third. Why, I don't know. Michael Busch yells at Horner, pick it up and throw it. Bam, drills Sosa out at third. He got him clearly. Just a terrible, terrible play with one out. That ends the inning. That was just dumb baseball. And then, of course, you get the Colson Montgomery blocking the baseline. That gave the Cubs a run. They took those two miscues and they turned them into a 5-4 victory to remain tied with the Brewers as that huge series starts on Monday night. Trade deadline is Thursday. We will have a live trade deadline show right here on the channel. Ryan McGuffey and I with special guests. 4:30. Deadline is 5 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. 4:30. We will be live from our REKAP studios in suburban Chicago. Also, I am going to be in Vegas for the Bears and the Raiders, and I'd like you to join us there. ESPN Chicago is taking every show. Every single show will be live when the Bears play the Las Vegas Raiders. Go to truefantravel.com. Airfare, hotel, game ticket, all-inclusive tailgate party before the game in Las Vegas, and a whole lot of fun. It's a trip of a lifetime. I cannot wait, and I hope you'll be there with us. Again, truefantravel.com. Have a great rest of your day. Cubs win, baby! Sorry to my Sox fan friends, my brother, my partner Guff. Sorry we had to do it. But the Cubbies take the series. Take that.